We are on the eve of the Cayo Perico Heist. It is coming December 15th, Tuesday, to GTA Online. And I'll be getting up early in the morning, Tuesday morning, to live stream it. Going to be covering it all week. Going to do a review video. Other content revolved around the Cayo Perico Heist. And today, I decided to dust off one of my older series as we do the Cayo Perico Heist Vehicles Price Prediction Showcase. This is where we take known vehicles or vehicles we saw in the artwork or trailer or teaser for Cayo Perico Heist, and we throw a prediction price-wise on these vehicles that are possibly coming to GTA Online with the Cayo Perico Heist update. It's been about 3 years since I did this show. I think it was Doomsday Heist was the last vehicle price prediction episode we did. So it's been a while. So I got to dust it off. Dust everywhere. Anyway, so the rules are simple. You can participate below in the comment section. Closest bid under wins. Any bid that's over the prediction is a loser. You'll lose. It's Price is Right rules, basically, for those of you that understand. You have to get your prediction as close to the final actual price tag as possible, which we will find out possibly on Tuesday, obviously, when the Cayo Perico Heist update comes out. So, if your prediction is over the final retail price, if it happens to be the closest under it, ding, 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 winner, winner. And what do you win? Nothing. No, it's just a game. We're just playing for funsies. Anyways, let's get to it, shall we? We know a few vehicles that will be coming because of the teaser trailers, the artwork, and we don't know the names of these vehicles, but I have been so clever to come up with, I guess, versions of the names or just going with the real-life counterpart as a name. But we'll real quick go over the different vehicles we're going to do price predictions on, and you can do one as well below in the comment section. The Mesa Classic, Patriot Classic, the Barracks Classic, the Espadada, I think that's how you pronounce that car, as well as the Based Sea Sparrow, as I'm calling it, the Stealth Hawk Helicopter, the B-1 Lancer, along with the Weaponized Dinghy, a PT or PBR boat, it's a military type boat, and of course we have apparently what looks like a brand new Blazer, a new ATV, and then finally we will have a prediction of the new submarine, the Sub HQ. Technically, it's a vehicle. Technically, it's not a vehicle. I've decided to count it. Anyways, let's get started with the Mesa Classic, the old World War II Jeep. That is going to be one of the vehicles we've seen in the trailer. We've seen it in the artwork, so we know we're getting the Mesa Classic. My prediction, price-wise, for the Mesa Classic, or whatever it's going to be called, is $400,000. Now, the retail price for the regular Mesa is $87,000, or you could just hire Merriweather to go after a friend. You and your friend take out the Merriweather Mercs, you steal their Merriweather Mesas, you throw them into your garage, and then you get it for much less. But I just figured that the Mesa Classic would be like $400,000, so that's my prediction. Next, let's move on to the Patriot Classic. We saw this in a teaser image a few weeks ago, so we know that we're getting the Patriot Classic or a militarized version of the Humvee. So we have the Humvee that's coming. We have the Hummers, which is the regular Patriot. And this is a vehicle we're also excited about. So the Patriot Classic, my prediction is $550,000 for the Patriot Classic or Patriot Mark I. That might sound cooler. And the reason why I go by that price tag is because obviously it's going to be more expensive than the regular Patriot, which is $50,000. So I just knocked up the price tag quite a bit for the Patriot Classic, aka the Patriot Mark I. Now we're going to go with the currently known sports classic in the game. I'm guessing this is going to be a sports classic. By the way, shout out to Red for helping me identify the real-life counterpart to this car. The Lamborghini Espada. If I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. I mispronounce a lot of things. I decided to give the Espadada a much lower price tag than what you would expect because I think it's going to be a sports classic, and I don't think Rockstar is going to make this too terribly expensive. Then again, they could. But my prediction for the Espadada is $900,000 because some other really top tier sports classics like the Cheetah Classic, $865,000, and the Turismo Classic is $705,000. So I feel like the Espadada's got to be somewhere in that price range. So we'll just throw it up at $900K for my prediction. As we move on to the Barracks Classic, now we briefly saw this along with the Patriot Mark I or Patriot Classic in that teaser image. And I don't know if this will be a purchasable vehicle. It's quite possible it will be. So either way, I've decided to give a prediction to the Barracks Classic, as I'm calling it, for $600,000, because I don't think this vehicle is going to be high demand. And I would put it around the same ballpark as the original Barracks price tag, which is $450,000. I decided just to make the Barracks Classic, or whatever it's called. It's probably going to be more of a Russian type vehicle, so it'll probably have a Russian name to it. Well, for now, we'll call it the Barracks Classic. That's why I put it at a $600,000 prediction price tag. My next prediction is for the new Blazer, the new ATV. Obviously, we see it in the artwork. I don't think this vehicle is going to be too terribly expensive. So my prediction price for the new Blazer is going to be $200,000. And I'll use two vehicles for my comparison. First off, the Street Blazer, which was only $81,000. And then technically the most expensive Blazer, which was the Blazer Aqua, ranged between $1.3 to $1.75 million. Once again, my reasonings for giving the new Blazer a $200,000 price tag, because I don't think this is a vehicle a lot of people are really going to want. It could be a lot of fun, but I don't think it's worth anything more than a $200,000 price tag. As we move to the not-so-friendly skies of Cayo Perico, we have a few known aircraft that we're going to be getting. Hopefully there'll be more to come with the update. First off, what I'm calling the based Sea Sparrow. Now, we already have the Sea Sparrow in the game, but from the artwork, it looks like this Sea Sparrow is very, very base, very bare bones. It doesn't look like it has any weapons. It doesn't have the flotilla devices, which allow it to land on water, unlike the regular Sea Sparrow. So I'm giving the base Sea Sparrow a much lower prediction at $1 million. Now, it's also possible that the base Sea Sparrow might have some customization to it, where you could add weapons and other things as well. But I don't feel like this is going to be as a high demand of a vehicle, because, like I mentioned, we already have the Buzzard at $1.175 million. That comes with missiles and rockets. And the Sea Sparrow itself, which, like I mentioned, you can put a weapon on, either a machine gun or rockets. That also allows you to land on the water, and the price tag for the Sea Sparrow is $1.8 million, which is why the base Sea Sparrow, in my opinion, is going to be considerably lower in the price tag at perhaps $1 million. That's my prediction. As we move on to a more intriguing chopper that we also saw, what some of you are calling the Stealth Hawk. I think this one's going to be a little bit more pricier than the Valkyrie. It might be very similar to the Valkyrie. I hope that there's some customization to it. We could add some miniguns to it, maybe some rockets, maybe an explosive cannon on the front. That'd be really sweet if it had really tough armor. But my prediction for the Stealth Hawk helicopter is $3.9 million. Bear in mind, the price tag for the Valkyrie gunship was between $2.8 and $3.7 million. So that's why I'm putting the Stealth Hawk attack helicopter or troop transport helicopter, whatever it's going to be, at a little bit higher price range, just under $4 million. Next is the B-1 Lancer, or whatever this, strategic bomber is going to be called. It is probably going to be better than the Velato. I hope it's better than the Velato, because that was a disappointment. So if it's better, then it must have a higher price tag, which is why my prediction price tag for the B-1 Lancer is going to be $4 million, a little bit more than the Velato, which ranged between $2.8 and $3.7 million. As we take a little splash into the water with the weaponized dinghy, I think this will obviously be a little bit more expensive than the regular dinghy, which was, over $120,000. So I'm going to put my prediction for the weaponized dinghy at $750,000. And it may just be to where you buy the regular dinghy and then you upgrade it, then you put whatever kind of weapons you want on it, and that could knock the price tag up. But just for fun, let's just say the weaponized dinghy will be roughly about $750,000 as we move on to the PT boat, or a PBR boat. It's a weaponized boat. It could be a little bit of both, but this one looks like it has potential. Hopefully it has some nice customizations, some good livery, some good weapons, armory on it. Hopefully it's fast. I'm going to put my prediction for this PT PBR type military boat at $2 million. Now, currently the most expensive regular boat in the game is the Toro at $1.75 million, which is why I'm making the PT PBR boat a little bit more expensive. Base cost $2 million. Now, bear in mind, we are supposed to get a mystery vehicle free for a limited time. What that mystery vehicle happens to be remains to be seen. It could be one of the vehicles we mentioned. It could be a vehicle that we have yet to find out about, courtesy of the Cayo Perico Heist. I just thought I'd put that in there because my prediction price tag for the mystery free vehicle is going to be free. Next, let's go to the big headline of the vehicle price prediction showcase for Cayo Perico Heist. It is the submarine, the Sub HQ. I think this is going to be the most expensive vehicle / property in the game. And I'm going to compare it with the Galaxy Super Yacht. Now, it depends on which one you buy, but if you purchase the most expensive one and fully upgrade it, I mean, that could go up to nearly $10 million for that particular yacht. So my prediction for the price of the submarine HQ, is $13 million. So there you go, my price predictions for the known vehicles coming to the Cayo Perico Heist. Once again, the submarine prediction, $13 million. See, the Barracks Classic, $600,000. The PTPR boat, $2 million. Weaponized dinghy, $750,000. B-1 Lancer, $4 million. Stealth Hawk attack helicopter, $3.9 million. The base Sea Sparrow, $1 million. The new Blazer, $200,000. The Espadata Sports Classic, $900,000. The Patriot Classic, our Patriot Mark I, $550,000, and the Mesa Classic prediction that I gave it, $400,000. Now it's your turn to play along and give me your vehicle price predictions. Remember the rules: closest bid under wins. Any bid that's over the final actual price loses. Your vehicle price predictions for known vehicles coming to the Cayo Perico Heist, welcome below in the comments section.